At the end of the day, I'm here to help entrepreneurs design brands that guide them to seven-figure success.
I really want you to dive more into really that perspective of a good recipe for a highly optimized funnel. So what is that?
Do you want to build one out with me right now?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so let's take an audience member and give me her occupation.
She's a spa owner and director.
Okay, a spa owner and director. So what do you think her big issue is with her business right now?
She wants to drive people to her membership, but they cannot justify the price of a monthly fee.
Okay, so she wants to get more people into her membership, but it's kind of expensive in the eyes of the beholder, and she has to nurture these folks into that sale. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who is her ideal client? And I'm going to try to go quick. So, right? So who's her ideal client?
Yeah, I would say it would be other females, 35 to 50.
Okay. How much money are they making on average?
Over 100K.
Oh, okay. So we're talking high level, okay, excellent. So what's their biggest challenge right now? What do you think their biggest challenge is in life?
Stress.
Ah, okay. So what if we created a funnel on the front end, right? Way at the top, where people don't really know her yet. And maybe they see the spa in town, but they don't know anything about it, right? They haven't visited it or whatever. Mm-hmm. What if we first, before we run anything, what if we figured out a way to relieve the stress out of this hardworking professional or this hardworking mom, right? Mm-hmm. And we were able to deliver that through some sort of a digital download, or maybe a meditation video, mm-hmm. or something along those lines.
Okay.
To give them a little taste of what they could expect, say they do come in. But in order to get that, they need to give us their name and email. Mm. So that would be what we call a front end lead generating funnel. Mm-hmm. So we will give you value up front in return for your name and email, and it's absolutely free based on what we have deemed your challenge or what your pain point is, right? Because that's what makes a high converting funnel. When you can put the right message in front of the right people to solve the right pain or challenge, you're going to win. And it's going to be a win-win because you're going to help them and they're going to be able to help you in return. That's how the universe works, Allie. Mm-hmm. The more you put into it, the more it's going to give you. And I'm a firm believer that you cannot give in this world without receiving. You cannot give without receiving. Chew on that one for a little bit. It took me almost 40 years to figure that one out, but it works. Believe me. So that's the front end. Now they come in, they give you their name and email. Now you have an email list on the back end of this, right? Maybe you're using MailChimp, or maybe you're using Constant Contact, or Active Campaign is another platform that we use that's really, really savvy. And it collects that email, it puts it in a list, and now they become a potential lead. And in return, you give them that video, and they could do that video, or they could do that meditation, and it better deliver a result, though. That's the one thing. It better be good. It better be good. Because again, this is your first impression to them, right? If you don't have something that's going to wow them, then you're just going to look like another Me Too spa, right? So now you got their email address. Now what do? Well, maybe you send a couple of emails out, and you could do this and actually preset it, where you can write the emails in advance and have them go out once a day. So you could pre-schedule them, right? But the one thing that I would invite you to do is write the email as if you were writing to a friend, not this corporate-y looking, newslettery type of email, but you write these follow-up emails as if you were writing to a dear friend, right? It don't have to be fancy with logos and headers and footers and all of that. Forget all of that. Right? Do you do that to your friends? Do you put out, do you embed pictures in your, no.
Let me create a graph to show you what my email is saying before I send it to you.
Right? It's crazy. So you don't have to do any of that. That's the beauty of all of this, right? So now you're sending them emails to bring them to the next step of the funnel. So you're warming them up. They're getting used to you. They're starting to hear your voice. They're starting to see your passion. Maybe the one email tells them about how you started the spa. Maybe the next email is 3 steps on how to do this. And it's all talking to their pain points and challenges, right? Now, maybe the third email is you send them a coupon to come in and you get 50% off blank. You're teasing them again. Maybe they bite on that. Now they come in. They do it. They're checking out. Now you propose the membership. Look at all those touch points, right? That you've created prior to them getting into that membership. So now it's a little bit easier to justify that membership. Got it?
It just seems it's just not as hard of a sell because they're already your biggest fan.
Right.
So you've already given so much.
Yeah. Right. If you believe me, when you give up front, it will come back to you in ways that you will not believe.